let's start our conversation with this week's performance of Bitcoin.
We're seeing the minimum tax rates for big corporate organizations as well.
Pattern of recovery still remains bleak. Cautious optimism is the current sentiment. What to take vis-a-vis these recently released figures we are having is what do you make of these latest figures and how does this translate to the reality we have in our economy today? The retired Deputy Director of Banking and Payment System, the Department of Central Bank of Nigeria, Margaret Ogodona, she joins me via Skype. Good to have you on the show today. Talk about how we're starting off the week. We seem to be upbeat at this point in time. The bulls are taking the day, but do you think we can really sustain this and what market fundamentals do we see playing out today? So now the trend in Nigeria's main macroeconomic indicators suggest that the country has a limited growth trajectory if you take a look at the population, unemployment as well as inflation rates growing at faster rate. Do you think we should tilt towards the narrative of subsidy or no subsidy? According to the speech of the president, it says that, well, we are still within safe threshold. What does that really mean? The 2023 general election is just by the corner and so many political actors are already talking quite interesting. But we've not had any talk about infrastructure development from the perspective of tunneling and utilizing underground spaces. And Nigeria's external reserves also hit a 7-month low after falling to $38.57 billion as of last month. And looking at the state of the German economy, retail sales fell more than expected in the month of April, as consumers also feel the bigger pinch of higher prices, especially for food, and retailers also face supply problems from the China lockdown. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan fell 0.22% to its lowest since the month of May and was headed for a 2% fall for the week. Bitcoin has failed to hold above its 200-day moving average and it fell about 4% in the Asia session to $37,619. Ether, the coin linked to Ethereum blockchain network and the second biggest cryptocurrency by market value, also fell more than 7%, also hit $2,675.10. Crude now sells at $123.70 per barrel, registering an upward price margin of 0.51%. Bonnie Light's performance continues waxing stronger with a price surge of 0.75%, selling at $129.40 per barrel.
In business news, the growth trajectory of decentralized finance will continue to record significant leaps in Nigeria and the continent of Africa. David Alabi reports.
Engagement at this year's expo, which plays host to changemakers acknowledging how the global transaction banking industry now sees decentralized finance as a disruptive force. The PACEP agenda here explores interesting use cases.
This is the opening ceremony of the USA Trade Fair 2019. It is a trade and investment expo which is hosting many businesses